How's it going, everybody? This is Deadly. Welcome to episode 7 of Cities Skylines. We're making the Deadly Nation, and I want to thank all you guys for supporting this new series on my channel. I was a little bit worried to see how well it would actually do, but you guys want to see it, and I'm going to produce more episodes for it. So, like I mentioned in episode 1, because this is the second play session I'm actually doing, I know you guys see it in, parts, but I'm going to actually talk about some feedback that you guys gave me and how I'm going to be transitioning that into the stream. Okay, guys, so to start things off, I'm going to be naming a number of commercial areas and buildings and people after my commenters in the series. And I'm going to be using episode 1 today. So in episode 1, I had roughly 8 people who dropped a comment, supporting the new series. So I'm going to go around and actually name some businesses after those people, and some people actually requested one and others didn't, so it's kind of a bit of a surprise, just to let you know that I am watching. So first off, there was a very specific request by Agent Teddy Bear, and he wants to have a toy store. So I'm going to make a little row here. We're going to start off with these blocks of stores right here. So you're going to have this corner house, just like in DayZ, the corner house pub, and we're going to make this your little commercial district. So it's going to be Agent Teddy Bear Toys. Agent Teddy's... Let me do Agent Teddy's Bear Store. Toy Bears for Men. Toy Bears for Men. Okay. Next, we have Max Mooney, but I used to call him Max Money for like the longest time. So because of that reason, this is a police station, but this is Zeit at the top. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna call this Maximilian Money. Let's see here. Max Money. Let's see. Max Mooney Money in money loans. Let's see. Instant loans. Max Mooney's instant loans. There we go. And we also have the Roam. So we're going to call this one the Roaming Pony. Because Roam, I know I love you, man, but I'm never gonna let that up, man. But I still love you, dude. The Roaming Pony. That sounds like a sick ass like bar name, but anyway. We also have German, so German loves his guns, so I'm going to call this one German only the best German weaponry. Only the best German knives and guns. Oh, I can't. We're going to call it, to be very specific, only the best German guns. Or German Army Warfare Emporium. There we go. It's going to make it all the best. Okay, so I want to... Here's another corner house here. So the corner houses, I'm going to name this Pint... Your name is Pint X, so I'm actually going to... ooh, get away from me, Twitter. So I'm going to call it 10 X Pints, or Pint X Bar and Gaming, or Gaming Bar. There we go. Pint X Gaming Bar. Perfect. And who else do we have here? We have the Eclipsin, so I'm also going to name this the Eclipse. Oh, we just hit 10,000 people. Awesome. So I'm going to name this the Eclipsin telescopes and well, the Eclipsin, or no, Eclipsin astronomy. There we go. Eclipsin astronomy. And we also have Rado, David Rado. And I'm going to name this one David Rado's Best Movies, because, you know, you got a Rado. So David Rado's Best Movies. And lastly, we have Commander Pixel. We're going to call this one, like, Commander Lounge. Commander's Lounge. Perfect. So I just named a bunch of buildings after you guys because, you know, it's a lot of fun. If you guys want me to change these names or add a different buildings named after you, definitely let me know in the comment section below. So let's get into the game. Let's take a look at our demands. We have a high residential demand, moderately high commercial demand, and slightly high industry demand. Now here's some... Is there some offices here yet, or no? Doesn't look like any office space has been filled up. There are some people, but they're looking for jobs. Not enough workers. So these are some low density commercial, so I'm going to replace this with high density commercial. So some smarter people will want to work there. And for the sake of making things look cooler, I'm also going to replace these with high density. I'm going to move a lot of people out, but people will adapt, okay? People will adapt. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to start replacing some of these buildings with some higher density blocks. There we go. Gonna move a lot of people out, but they'll adapt. They can just get the hell out of my town if they don't want to. These are giving off a stupid amount of pollution. That's taking up a lot of land. Look at that. That's just like an anus in my land. It's just taking up too much good space. Too much good building space. I may have to move that. Alright, so right now it's kind of like that transitional period between I have a lot of really smart guys, really smart residents. So they're not really going to want to settle for industry jobs. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to get rid of this. We're going to make a long road. And I want to actually, I know it's going to take a long time, but I really want to move these out here. Because those are just way too much. Way too much. These were actually relying on the power from those plants. But that's okay. I'll build another... What are these even called? Advanced wind turbines. We can build a couple right there. So that's going to start to get rid of some of the pollution here. It's really taking up and stinking up my area of town. And while we're doing that, I might as well continue. Let's see here. I guess this is the best intersection to do this. I think it is anyway. This is a good intersection actually. Kind of want to utilize this as much as possible. So I'm actually going to upgrade. Shit, I can't upgrade that road. I will eventually do it, but am I going to take out anything important if I do that? Let me just see here. No, I can't. So yeah, this is going to be one of the only roads to use. So I'm going to pull a road out here, and we're going to make it go over the train tracks. Bam. And I'm also going to pull the... I'm actually going to pull this road all the way over here, and I'm going to do an overpass. And this is like the easiest method I found to do a nice overpass. I've kind of just like, I was driving on the highway once, and I was like thinking about City Cinema, or City Skylines. And I was like, how am I going to make a really nice looking, you know, off and on ramp without taking up too much space? And this was the method that was used in real life, so I figured, hey, this will work for me as well. So this is actually going to allow people to use this road to kind of get in and out of the city. So as you can see right now, our Sims are starting to get so educated that they're starting to drive the low educated industry out of business, which is completely okay. I'm also going to put in high-tech housing and industrial space planning, small business and big business, because I have a lot of tax revenue coming in. So this is going to upgrade and make my city look a little bit more appealing, and also make my industry more efficient and help my businesses of all types. And we have this new section over here. So what kind of resources do I have? Just agriculture. This is going to be rough because people are going to want schools, but I would love to build an agricultural town here. I would love to build an agriculture town. I don't know if it's going to work though, because people want education and they could just drive over there. Unless I completely segregate them, it may not work, but who knows? Let me actually try it. People want jobs. I think first I'm going to need to build some houses. I think that's going to be the first thing. Get some residents that are going to be in the area here. So we're going to want some low density housing. And I'm going to get some water. Water out here. There we go. Just expand it this way just in case we ever need that land. And also I'm going to need some wind power over here. And just to kind of get things started, I actually don't mind building a bit of a wind turbine here. And we'll get some little shops going. And let's make some parks. Up the land value here. And for education, I will build a small little schoolhouse. But it won't really have too much of a dramatic effect. And a small little, we'll do also a hospital. We'll do a cemetery. We'll do a little policing house. And we'll also do a firehouse. And when it comes to public transit, I'm actually not going to have any public transit here yet, because I want people to start using up this farmland. Actually, did I just build? I just built on like really good farmland, which is kind of was a bad idea. So what I'll do is I'll actually, let me take a look here. Yeah, I built this on my best farmland. So what I will eventually do is I'll convert these two into farmland, and this as well into farmland. I could use all of this for agriculture, but this is my most fertile land. But we also need to get water. So I'm going to place another water pump down here, connect it, and also another sewage pump. And that should be connected into the line, but I don't know if it is. It is now. Okay. Great. Okay, so I'm going to make this into a district. make this into an agricultural district. And I'm actually going to remove this whole section, even though it's being developed. We'll just get some farms going here. Okay. Fairview Park. And build some more residential here. And just like do something different here. That's gonna be a nightmare of a corner. And just a complete nightmare of a corner. But it'll look cool maybe in the end. I like to do maybe and I'm gonna do a bus, just like a bus route that goes like all the way like up here. And like connects. And we need another windmill. And these guys are screaming because they don't have any power, but I got a solution for that. Build 2 plazas there. Alright, so these people want jobs, but they're not willing to move. They're not really willing to travel. So everybody really wants office buildings. It seems like that's kind of what the vibe is right now. So I'm going to put some offices down right there. I'm also going to put some offices down here and here. Here and here. Here and here. Here and here. There we go. So this is going to start getting way more educated. And this is all going to continue to wave across my city. I still want this section though to be okay, this we're not getting enough power, so easy solution to this problem. I'm just going to draw a power line over there. There. Not enough power? Power solved. I'm also going to move this to this back corner. We're going to make it open now. Also going to upgrade this road and make it cross this train track. And connect in. Maybe do it this way. Make the power line go like here. And then I'm also going to add... See, traffic is really backed up here. So what I'm also going to do is maybe do a one-way. Oh, shit. There we go. That might help traffic flow a little bit better. There we go. So these jobs are filling up. I'm going to put some more there. Alright, I know I'm moving all those people out. It's craziness, but I want them all to start moving down here to get off the most fertile land. And people are really unhappy up this way, but so I'm going to put in a big park somewhere. Or no, maybe not that big of a park, but there, that doesn't actually blow anything up. Park in the middle of a bunch of farming fields. Alright, well, that pretty much sums it up for the first episode, guys. For episode, well, not first episode, for episode 7. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you do hit that follow button. Not follow. Alright guys, that pretty much sums it up for episode 7. I started this entire community over here, Fairview Point, and tried to start making some agriculture. We added some more roads to connect into this side. We also renamed a bunch of buildings after the viewers and subscribers. And all the suggestions that you made in the comment section below. And the next video, I'm probably just going to be continuing my expansion, building up my building up my agricultural zone, and seeing if I can expand that without running into too many problems. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in episode 8.